Cristiano Ronaldo was literally the best player in the world. However, ever since the 2022 World Cup, he's been shipped off to Saudi Arabia and failed to shine on the biggest stage. So today, I'm going to save Ronaldo's legacy and win him a World Cup to end and save his career. And here we have Cristiano Ronaldo in the 24-25 season, straight after the Euros. And as you guys know, Cristiano Ronaldo went all the way to the quarterfinals, but somehow did not put a single goal in the entire tournament. And not only that, but Cristiano Ronaldo is in his last year of his contract at Al Nassr, and it seems like in real life, he is probably not going to leave the club and sign a brand new contract. But I'm gonna be honest, if I ever want Cristiano Ronaldo to win the World Cup, he cannot be in this shitty Farmers League. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer list him and kick off the saving of his legacy at his new club. And as we are waiting for offers for Cristiano Ronaldo, it's obvious that I think he only has one World Cup left in him. That means we have 2 seasons in order to get him ready. But sadly, since he's 39 years old, he has fallen all the way down to the 6th in the pecking order for the striker position, meaning at this time right now, he would not be selected for the World Cup. That means in the next 2 seasons, Ronaldo has to go ahead and win some trophies and maybe even do amazing in order to go to number 1 or even number 2 to at least make the bench. But let's all be honest here, Joao Felix is the reason why Portugal got eliminated, so Ronaldo automatically moves up ahead of Joao Felix. And the next player he needs to go ahead and take down is Andre Silva, and I think all he needs to do is move to a top 5 league, because as long as he's out of the Farmers League, I think he's starting ahead of Andre Silva. And straight away we get an offer for Cristiano Ronaldo, and it is Chelsea Football Club. This is the kind of offer that we do need for Cristiano. We're gonna go ahead and accept it, and he's going back to the Premier League. And there we have it, Cristiano Ronaldo is back in a top 5 league. He has joined Chelsea, where the likes of John Terry, Frank Lampard, Eden Hazard, and Didier Drogba have played. But more importantly, where N'Golo Kante won his World Cup. So maybe joining Chelsea, the Blues, it could give him the luck and even help him improve to be ready for the 2026 World Cup, where he can win his own. And there we go, Ronaldo is now at Chelsea, and he basically tore away that number 7 from Raheem Sterling because nobody is taking Cristiano's number, and it seems like he has a lot of competition with the likes of Romelu Lukaku. But honestly, there's no chance Ronaldo is not a starter at this club. So now that he has moved to Chelsea, he has joined the top 5 league, he moves past Andre Silva, and it seems like Goncalo Ramos in his way. Goncalo Ramos was the man who replaced him in the World Cup and scored a hat-trick off the bench. So I think in order for Cristiano Ronaldo to go ahead and get past him, he has to go ahead and win a trophy with Chelsea. If you guys think Ronaldo will win the World Cup in real life in 2026, subscribe right now. But considering Chelsea finishes 6th place last season and this team is very low overall, it's actually going to be a harder task than you might think. And as the Premier League season is set to begin, Cristiano Ronaldo wants to be with the best player at this club other than himself, and that is Captain Cole Palmer. I wonder what words they're going to share. Ronaldo starts off by saying, "Hey Cole, you're an amazing player and I love what you've done for Chelsea. You basically carried them last season." Cole Palmer says, "Thanks man, I really appreciate it and I love having you at the club. You're an inspiration to everybody. But what exactly did you need?" Ronaldo then says, "Well, I'm gonna be honest, I want to go ahead and win the 2026 World Cup and I need your help. I need you to go ahead and make sure you give me your best work possible to help me get the most goals possible because we need to win a trophy here." Cole Palmer says, "Of course, man, I got you. We're gonna play some amazing football, but I'm not gonna let you get all the goals because you need to finally pass on the torch. You're 40 years old. You need to allow that football is gonna outgrow you one day. But I'm not gonna let you win that 2026 World Cup so easy." Ronaldo then replies, "All right, Cole Palmer, let's do this." And it was time to begin the saving of Ronaldo's legacy as he is set to make his debut for Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge against Newcastle United. Ronaldo here needs a good start and he has Cole Palmer now befriended. Hopefully both of them do dominate Premier League football and they can go ahead and win a trophy this season. And here comes Chelsea on the guide. Shigay Mudryk into Euros winner Marc Cucurella. Cucurella back into Mudryk. Mudryk gives it into Caicedo. Caicedo to Cole Palmer. Into Cristiano Ronaldo. And it goes in. The first link up of these two. Ronaldo has already more goals than what Nico Jackson would have scored for Chelsea this season. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. And now here comes Cole Palmer pressuring once again. Cole Palmer gets the ball once again. Does a Ronaldo chop. Turns once again. He sees Ronaldo. A beautiful pass. He's wide open. And Ronaldo does not miss those. He has already equalized what he did on his first return for Man United all those years ago, and he makes it 2-0. They're really linking up. Ronaldo is gonna win that trophy and pass up Goncalo Ramos. And now here comes Ronaldo, but it's a clearance from Vladimir Sharp, but now Cole Palmer heads it up, and he brings it back, and he brings it back once again. He sees Ronaldo, he takes a touch, Ronaldo has a shot, and it goes in. Ronaldo gets his hat-trick on his return to the Premier League, on his return to Europe. brilliant performance. He is embarrassing Newcastle. No wonder they choked in the UCL last year. And here comes Cole Palmer looking to get a goal of his own, but Fabian Schär closes him down, and now Tino Livramento fouls him. It's going to be a penalty, and of course, who else is going to take it but Cristiano Ronaldo? But before the penalty, Cole Palmer tells Ronaldo, hey man, you already got your hat trick. I won the penalty. Do you mind just giving me this one? You kind of have to pass the torch anyways. Ronaldo says, you know what? Screw it, man. Take this penalty. But this is going to be the only time I give you a penalty, no matter if you want it or not, because I am the penalty taker. Cole Palmer says, all right, thanks. So it seems that Cristiano has given the penalty to Cole Palmer. I'm sure he's going to convert this. He's cold as hell. He goes ahead and steps up and takes it. And there we go. Ronaldo beating the allegations that he's so unselfish. Cole Palmer makes it 4-0. Ronaldo's debut is over. And the game comes to an end. Ronaldo gets a match ball on his first game for Chelsea. And he's easily going to win silverware, whether it's the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or Premier League. He's going to win that. He's going to overtake Goncalo Ramos, and we're easily going to find out what he has to do next to pass the next player. We know Ronaldo has constantly been the best player in his nation, and even for the first decade of his national career, he had to carry his team. But thankfully here, Cole Palmer is keeping up his promise and is performing. And now Cole Palmer has the ball. He gets rid of the defenders. He chips all the defenders, and Ronaldo has an easy finish here, and it goes in. Cole Palmer is absolutely the best player to have alongside Ronaldo. And now it's Cole Palmer once again looking for Cristiano Ronaldo as usual. He goes ahead and chips it up, gets rid of Soumare, and now it's Cole Palmer with a through ball into Ronaldo once again, and it goes in. Cole Palmer is really transforming as a player alongside Ronaldo as well. They are the dynamic duo. But even after Ronaldo's great start to the Premier League, Erling Haaland and Phil Foden are in the press talking that Ronaldo is past it and he can only do it against the bummy clubs like Leicester City and Newcastle, that he would never score goals against Man City. And of course, up next is going to be Chelsea versus Man City. Ronaldo has the opportunity to shut down the allegations made by Erling Haaland and Phil Foden and many other Premier League footballers. But to be honest, there is some truth. As a Ronaldo fan myself, Ronaldo didn't do anything at the Euros and could have played a part as to why they didn't win it. But let's see if Ronaldo can do something in a big game. And here come Chelsea. It's Moises Caicedo on the ball. He gives it to Cole Palmer. He gets rid of all the defenders. Cole Palmer slaps it into Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's an easy tap-in for Ronaldo. He still scores it though. He doesn't miss it. It's 1-0. Ronaldo scores against a big team. Haaland and Foden must be silent. And Man City are putting tons of pressure on the Chelsea defense. Phil Foden gets rid and he crosses it into Haaland with the header. And it goes in. Haaland equalizes it, proving to Ronaldo that he's going to beat him today. It's 1-1. And now Phil Foden tackles the sassy. Now it's Erling Haaland the ball. Here Ronaldo chops. He sends a through ball into Phil Foden looking for his goal of his own. And the two players who talk shit about Ronaldo have made it 2-1. They have taken the lead. Ronaldo is now winning so far. And now it's Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball. Gives it through ball into Cole Palmer, who has all the space in the world. This Man City defense is playing so bad. It's across it to Ronaldo. And it goes in. Cole Palmer sets up another easy goal. Cole Palmer has been very crucial to Ronaldo's season this year. And it is 2-2. Who can get a winner? And now it's Conor the Dog Gallagher with a pass into Cole Palmer. He's looking to get rid of the City defense to score against his own teammates, but he gets fouled for a penalty. Ronaldo has the opportunity for his hat-trick. Once again, a hat-trick against City would be insane. But before the penalty is taken, once again, Cole Palmer walks up to Ronaldo. He says, hey, Cristiano Ronaldo, I know you said you'd be the penalty taker, but I did set you up for 2 tap-ins, and this is my old teammates. I want to score against them. Ronaldo says, I'm sorry, Cole. I do understand, but I am the penalty taker. I'm working for a goal that I have in mind, and I need this penalty to secure that goal. Cole Palmer says, come on, man. It's my old teammates. You gotta pass on the torch. You're 40 years old. You gotta give the new talent an opportunity. Ronaldo says, nope, I'm sorry. I'm the penalty taker. There's nothing I can do about it. So it seems like Cole Palmer wanted to take the penalty, but Ronaldo is the penalty taker. He needs this goal. Ronaldo is going to step up to take this penalty. He go ahead, takes a shot, and it goes in. Ronaldo gets a hat-trick. Haaland and Foden must stay silent from now on. A hat-trick against the best team in England. Ronaldo is shining in the Premier League at 40 years old. And Ronaldo gets his match ball. This game is over. Like I said, he's surely going to win a trophy this season. And he's going to go ahead and pass anybody who's above him in the pecking list. And he's going to that World Cup. And he's going to win it. And we're going to save his legacy. Straight after that hat-trick against City, Ronaldo was progressing through the season as in the Carabao Cup. Chelsea went all the way to the final, even beating Man City in 2 legs. And now they were in the Carabao Cup final against Crystal Palace. Meaning, if Ronaldo can win this game, win this trophy, he will take over Goncalo Ramos in the pecking order, and there will be only 2 players left above him, Rafael Leao and Diego Jota. However, before the Carabao Cup final, Ronaldo is called into Maresca's office because he has some news for him. Morska goes ahead and tells Ronaldo, once again, thank you. I can't thank you enough for joining the club, but I have some bad news. Ronaldo says, yes, sir. What is the bad news? Tell me. Morska says, well, there's been a lot of complaints in the club that you should not be taking the penalties. You should be giving those opportunities to a younger player, as you need to pass on the torch as you're close to retirement. So I've taken you up penalties and given it to Cole Palmer. Ronaldo says, but boss, I am the best penalty taker possibly of all time. How can you do that to me? Morska says, I'm sorry. As much as we appreciate you here at the club, we must focus in the part where you're not here anymore because you're not far from retirement. I hope you understand. Ronaldo says, no worries. I understand. This is not going to stop me from my goals. And as the Carabao Cup final is set to kick off, it seems like Ronaldo is no longer taking penalties. I think it's the wrong decision. Ronaldo is literally the greatest player of all time. He should be taking penalties, but I do trust Cole Palmer. However, it's going to take away a couple goals from Ronaldo. But let's hope that this doesn't cause any tension between them, as they need to win a trophy. Ronaldo needs this trophy to overtake Goncalo Ramos. And here comes Cole Palmer straight from kickoff. He gets rid of Adam Origin. He gets rid of the defender. And now it's still Cole Palmer. He gets rid of Nathaniel Klein with a through ball into Ronaldo with a shot. And it goes wide. Cole Palmer destroyed the Palace team, but Ronaldo couldn't finish. Come on. And now it's Cole Palmer. He receives the ball once again. He sees Ronaldo without even looking. Has a shot and it's blocked by Dean Henderson. And Nathaniel Klein tries to clear it, but Ronaldo wins it back. Has another shot and it's another save. Ronaldo is not as clinical today. And that's Mikhail Mudryk on the ball. He gives it to Cole Palmer. Where there's a Ronaldo chop. He sees Ronaldo and he's just perfectly onside. 1v1. He doesn't miss these and he did this time. Ronaldo is literally showing his Lukaku impression right now. Come on, Ronaldo. And now here comes Crystal Palace. Kamada breaks the ankles of Cucurella. He's overrated anyways. It's still Kamada into Mateta. Takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes wide. Man, are they having a shit guy off in this Carabao Cup final? And here comes Crystal Palace once again. It's a brilliant pass from Eberechi Eze. And now it's Mitchell on the ball with a cross into Kamada. It's a header. It's a save by Robert Sanchez. Palace on the attack. Chelsea need to score. Cole Palmer, Ronaldo pressure like crazy, and Ronaldo wins the ball back. He has the open space. He has a fake shot. He fake shot once again, but Nathaniel Klein brings him down. And this time, Ronaldo wins the penalty. But he's not the penalty taker anymore. That means Cole Palmer has to score this. So Cole Palmer steps up to take the penalty. I admit I would want Ronaldo to take it, but I trust Cole Palmer. Is he gonna be the hero tonight? And yes, he puts it away. That means they're gonna win the Carabao Cup. That means Ronaldo's gonna win silverware, and that means he's gonna pass Goncalo Ramos. Hopefully, if the game ends like this and Cole Palmer celebrates, there was never a doubt he was gonna miss. But I just feel like it should have been Ronaldo. So the ref blows the whistle, and it is confirmed. They lift the Carabao Cup. Palmer lifts it as Ronaldo has won silverware, and he passes up Goncalo Ramos. And up next, he has Rafael Leao. I wonder what he has to do. But let's enjoy these celebrations for now. Ronaldo has gone back to the Premier League and won a trophy. And after winning that Carabao Cup throughout the rest of the Premier League season, Ronaldo and Cole Palmer continue to dominate the league. But it seems like the Haaland and Foden allegations was right, because for the rest of the season, Ronaldo did not score against any top team. And we were now in the final day of the season. Chelsea were sitting in 4th, only 1 point ahead of Tottenham. All they need to do is beat Leicester and they'll qualify for UCL football. If not, Spurs could overtake them, and Ronaldo does not play Europa League football. However, that is not it. In order for Ronaldo to go above the pecking order over Rafael Leao, he has to go ahead and win the Premier League Golden Boot, and currently he is leading the league by 2 goals, only 2 in front of Haaland. Let's hope that Ronaldo can score a couple goals so he can win that Golden Boot. And there's a lot to play for on the final day of the season. Ronaldo and Co need to win this game in order to qualify for the UCL. Not only that, Ronaldo needs to score a couple goals because Haaland is playing QPR, and they're basically asking for Haaland to score a hat-trick there. So Ronaldo needs to score at least 1 or 2 and we'll be fine. But I wonder if he can do it, because it seems like in the last 3 years when it mattered, he hasn't been able to deliver. And Ronaldo's chasing this Fellaini wannabe, and he wins the ball back, and now it's Cristiano Ronaldo 1v1 against the keeper, and he shoots it straight down the middle. Come on, Ronaldo. And now it's Chelsea once again. Moises Caicedo into Cole Palmer with a brilliant pass into Ronaldo. Beats the defender, has a shot, and once again, straight to the keeper's hands. And now it's a corner for Chelsea. Cole Palmer is going to take this. He crosses it in straight into Ronaldo's head, and it goes over the bar. Ronaldo is struggling again when it matters. It is now the 80th minute, but it's been said that Arsenal have scored another goal, and it's 3-0. Not only that, but QPR just scored, and it's 1-0. Haaland hasn't scored, and Spurs are losing, but Cole Palmer, here it is, the 90th minute to win the game to secure UCL football. And yes, they have done it. Cole Palmer has scored in the 90th minute. Good news after good news after good news. Tottenham are losing. Haaland has now scored a goal, and now Chelsea are winning, and they're gonna qualify for the UCL. It just had to be Cole Palmer. And the ref blows the whistle, and Chelsea have qualified for UCL football. Ronaldo struggled, but it didn't matter because Haaland didn't score, and it didn't matter because Tottenham lost, and Cole Palmer sends Chelsea to UCL football. Let's go. But Ronaldo and Cole Palmer seem to be having a conversation as they walk off together. Ronaldo tells Cole Palmer, hey, we did it, man. I know we had our differences with the penalty, but I'm glad we have qualified for the UCL. Cole Palmer says, of course, man, we couldn't have done it without each other. But Ronaldo, I'm gonna be honest, you seem to be slowing down. I think maybe next season we should play up top together. Ronaldo says, no need, man. I'm the best a solo striker. Do not move up top. Don't even talk to the manager. We'll be fine. Cole Palmer says, I don't know, man. I'll think about it. I would really like to help you to get into that Portuguese squad and into the World Cup. And I think I need to play striker alongside you to help you out. But in other good news, Ronaldo has confirmed won the Golden Boot, meaning he has overtaken Rafael Leao. And soon we're gonna find out what he needs to do to become the starting striker, as he has secured the bench position for Portugal in the 2026 World Cup. I just wonder if Cole Palmer is gonna become a striker next to Ronaldo, and I wonder what's next for Ronaldo to do to become the starter. But quickly, those who doubted Ronaldo, he finished with 42 goals, 14 assists, and even got to an 89 overall. Crazy numbers for a 40-year-old. And we kick off the brand new season as it is World Cup season, and we find out in order for Ronaldo to become the starting striker over Diego Jota, he needs to go ahead and win the UCL with Chelsea. Now that's gonna be tough. And winning the UCL has already become difficult as they are in the group of death with Juventus, Ajax, and 7-time league title winners in Czech Republic, Slavia Praha, the second most in history. But as Ronaldo's first UCL campaign since 2022 is set to begin, he is called in to Enzo Maresca's office. I think there's gonna be a change in the lineup. Enzo Maresca says, welcome Ronaldo, I'm glad that you have helped us reach UCL football once again, and I'm glad you're about to make your debut with us. But I have some news. Ronaldo says, please don't tell me it is what I think it is. Maresca says, yes, Cole Palmer came up to me and he gave me a brilliant idea, and I think he is correct. You was amazing last season, but towards the end of the season you did slow down. I think you need some help up top. Ronaldo says, so Cole Palmer's gonna play next to me? Maresca says, yes, that is correct, unless you want Nico Jackson to play with you. Ronaldo says, hell no, just give me Cole Palmer, man. But it is now time for Cristiano's debut in the UCL for Chelsea. Not only that, but it's also the debut of the 4-2-2 holding with Ronaldo and Palmer next to each other. Which meaning, the only creativity are gonna come for the wingers, but when you have Sewey, Mudryk, and Madueke, Ronaldo and Palmer are really gonna have to work together. But the question is Ronaldo gonna be able to do well in the UCL? He is Mr. Champions League, but is he gonna get alongside Cole Palmer? And here comes Cole Palmer pressuring the Slavia Praha defense, and he gets rid of him. He gives it to Cristiano Ronaldo, who's all by himself, and it goes in. It seems like nothing much has changed. They may be playing next to each other, but Cole Palmer is still providing for Ronaldo. And now Sewey Mudryk on the ball with a brilliant through ball to Cole Palmer, who lets it run. Oh, it's a 2v1. I see Ronaldo wide open. Give him his second goal, and he has a shot instead, and it goes in. We'll take it. Ronaldo is wide open though, but Cole Palmer makes it 2-0. He gets a goal, his first goal as a striker. And now Moises Caicedo wins the ball in the second half. He's looking for Cole Palmer and he finds him. And Cole Palmer is wide open. 1v1 against the keeper and he gets his second goal. Cole Palmer is really coming together as a striker. And now it's Madueke on the ball, through ball into Ronaldo, but Cole Palmer kind of takes the run, but it's okay. And now it's 1v1 against the keeper, has a shot and it goes in. Cole Palmer on his debut as a striker gets a hat-trick. Ronaldo, it seems like maybe, I don't know if he needed help or not, but Cole Palmer is certainly helping Ronaldo's case to go to the World Cup. And the ref blows the whistle and Cole Palmer gets his hat-trick on his debut, and Ronaldo scores and wins on his UCL debut. It seems like this group might be pretty easy, but I'm kind of concerned. Ronaldo still needs to score a lot of goals so he can get confident to score in the World Cup, because in the last competition with Portugal, he scored 0. It seems like for the rest of the group stage, the pattern shifted from Ronaldo to Cole Palmer, as Cole Palmer really outscored Ronaldo in the group stage as they won every single game and finished at the top of the table with 18 points. But not only that, in the round of 16, Chelsea beat Leverkusen 2-0 in aggregate, where Palmer scored in both games. But in the quarterfinal, they did lose 1-0 to Real Madrid. So it was now time for the second leg of the quarterfinals for Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Ronaldo and Cole Palmer need to get it together, because if they lose, they will not win the UCL, and Ronaldo will be a bench player in the World Cup, and we do not want that But it's weird because Ronaldo has yet to score in the knockout rounds, and he's usually Mr. Champions League. And now it's Wesley Fofana on the ball with the first attack for Chelsea. It's a through ball from Caicedo. Cole Palmer has a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. Cole Palmer equalizes it for Chelsea. There's no risk of knockout currently. Can they go ahead and win this game? And now Conor Gallagher with a brilliant tackle on Chouameni with a through ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Ronaldo opens up, but he doesn't pass it. It's still Cole Palmer. Gets rid of Rudiger. Has a shot, and it goes in. Cole Palmer has taken the lead for Chelsea. It seems like he's become the main striker here at Chelsea, which sucks for Ronaldo. But as long as they're going to win the Champions League, that's all that matters. And the ref blows the whistle, and Chelsea have done it. 2 goals from Cole Palmer. He is the hero in blue once again. Ronaldo still hasn't scored in the knockout rounds, but all that matters as they're going through to the semifinals and possibly the final. However, it seems like after the game in the locker room, Cole Palmer and Ronaldo are talking. Ronaldo says, "Hey Cole Palmer, congratulations on being the hero once again. But I gotta ask, you've been passing a lot less lately." Cole Palmer says, "Yeah, I know, but now that I am a striker, I need to see the opportunities not only from a passing perspective, but a shooting perspective, and it just seems like I'm scoring every time." Ronaldo says, "Yeah, I get that, but we did make a deal when we first met. You said you'd help me score a lot of goals, you'd assist me, so I can be ready for the World Cup." Cole Palmer says, "Yes, I did promise you my best, but I did not promise you I'd give you all the goals because I do have a dream to win the World Cup. As in the Euros, I was left on the bench when I shouldn't have been, and I'm here to prove to Gareth Southgate that I should be starting." Ronaldo says, "All right, man, just don't worry about it." And as the tension between Palmer and Ronaldo increased, they went ahead and beat Juventus in both legs, where once again, Palmer scored both goals and Ronaldo has yet to score. But they were now in the UCL final against Liverpool. Ronaldo is this close to starting for Portugal. And all Ronaldo needs to do is win this game, and he will be the starting striker for Portugal at the World Cup this year. I just hope that this tension between them can go away because they need to win the UCL final if Ronaldo wants to help Portugal win that World Cup this year. And now Chelsea with the first attack of the game. Caicedo into Cole Palmer. 1v1 against the keeper. He doesn't miss these, but he missed it this time. Cole Palmer doesn't score. And here comes Gallagher pressuring Harvey Elliott. But Madueke wins it back. He gives it to Ronaldo. Gets rid of Konate. Has a shot from Miles at the box, and he also misses. These guys need to work together. And that's Ronaldo into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is 1v1 against the keeper. Palmer has a shot, and he goes wide. Man, today isn't Cole Palmer's day. He usually scores. And now it's Caicedo on the ball. He gives it into Cole Palmer, who lays it out for Ronaldo. Ronaldo has a space, but he has a shot, and it also goes wide. These guys are finally starting to work together a little bit, but they just can't get the shot on target. And now it's Ronaldo in the 90th minute after a boring game, looking to score a winner here, but he gets fouled in the penalty box. It's going to be a penalty. McAllister gets a yellow. And it seems like Ronaldo has taken the ball away from Cole Palmer. They're having an argument. Ronaldo says, "Sorry, Cole, but I'm taking this one. I need this penalty, and I want it." Cole Palmer says, "What are you doing, man? I haven't missed a penalty in my career, and I'm the penalty taker." Ronaldo says, "I'm really sorry, man, but I haven't scored. I need this confidence. I need this for the World Cup." Cole Palmer says, "You need to stop thinking about yourself. This is Chelsea. This is not Portugal. This is not for the World Cup. This is the UCL. Let me take this penalty. You need to pass the torch." Ronaldo says, "I'm sorry, man. Let's not argue anymore. Let's not look like unprofessionals. I'm taking this penalty." And it seems like Ronaldo has decided to take the penalty for himself. I hope he doesn't embarrass himself and miss. Can he go ahead and win the UCL and start for Portugal? And yes, he does. He scores a penalty, a bit controversial as he took it away from the penalty taker. But it doesn't matter. Ronaldo does not miss when it matters. He is Mr. Clutch for a reason. And Chelsea are going to win the UCL. And the ref blows the whistle, and they have done it. They lift the UCL, and Ronaldo has won the UCL, and he has overtaken Diego Jota and will now be the starter for Portugal in the World Cup. But right before he goes to the World Cup, he has one last conversation with Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer says, "Look, man, I understand why you took that penalty, but I cannot forgive you for that. I am the penalty taker. I know you are older than me, but you shouldn't have done that. That is disrespectful." Ronaldo says, "I'm really sorry, man. It just had to be done. But look, hey, man, you need to forget about it. We won." Cole Palmer says, "Yeah, I'll forget about it here at club level. You lost a friend. We're still teammates. But in the World Cup, I am sorry, but I'm not going to let you win that trophy. That trophy is mine." Ronaldo says, "Well, let the best man win. Good luck out there." But it was now World Cup season, and Portugal probably have the easiest group in the entire tournament, and their first game is going to be in Morocco. So the first game of the World Cup is going to be against Morocco, the team that knocked out Portugal in the last World Cup. And as Ronaldo is getting ready, it seems like the manager made a last-minute decision, and now the second-place striker is a mystery player. And if Ronaldo does not score a goal in this game, it is said that he's going to be moved down the pecking order and benched. Let's see if he can go ahead and keep his position in the starting 11. And here come Portugal with the first attack of the game. Goncalves into Bruno Fernandes, through ball into Ronaldo, 1v1, and it just misses. Ronaldo just misses the goal. And here comes Ronaldo with the pressure, and he gets rid of Amrabat. That is questionably a foul, but it's not called, and it's still Ronaldo. Ronaldo has the shot, and it's blocked by Yusuf Bonu. And Bruno Fernandes with a great tackle, and now it's a through ball into Ronaldo. 1v1 against the keeper, first time finish, and it goes wide. Just unlucky. And it's the 90th minute, and it's still 0-0. Ronaldo has really been struggling. He needs a goal. He takes a touch, he gets rid of the defender. He has a shot, and it goes in. Ronaldo scores in the 90th minute. 1-0 in the first group game. It's just a group game, but he needed to score to keep his starting position, and he does it. 1-0 to Portugal. And the ref blows the whistle. Ronaldo scores. His starting position is locked on, at least for the next game. But I think that's the goal he needed to get his confidence even more up. And it seems like that first goal against Morocco is all he needed, and his position was never in threat, as in every single group game he did score and did finish on top of the table with 9 points. But not only that, for the rest of the knockouts, Ronaldo also scored in every single game, and now he was in the World Cup final against England. And it was now time for the World Cup final, Portugal versus England, Ronaldo versus Cole Palmer. But still, Ronaldo's position was in contention, as he is given the task. If he does not score in the first half, he'll be taken off for said mystery player who we still do not know who it is. Ronaldo needs to go ahead and make sure and he wins the World Cup to save his legacy, but also make sure to score in this first half. And we know England play boring football and defend well. But the question is, who is going to win the World Cup? Cristiano Ronaldo or Cole Palmer? And here come Portugal. It's Ruben Neves with the first attack of this game. It's a through ball to Bruno Fernandes, who lays it off into Ronaldo, who's 1v1 against Ramsdale, and it goes in. Ronaldo has secured his position for the rest of the final, unless he has a disaster class. But he makes it 1-0 in the 3rd minute of the game. Is Ronaldo gonna win the one trophy he could never win? But here come England in the first half in an attempt to equalize the game. Phil Foden gets rid of Diego Dallo. It's still Phil Foden. He sees somebody in the middle. It's Cole Palmer, who has a beautiful turn, has a shot, and it goes in. The captain, Cole Palmer, makes it 1-1. And the ref blows the whistle for halftime. Cole Palmer makes it 1-1. Ronaldo is at risk of losing this World Cup final, but he's also at a risk of winning it. 1-1, both scores from Chelsea. Who is going to win this game? And now here come England. Bukayo Saka into Cole Palmer, back into Jude Bellingham, looking for a through ball for Cole Palmer, but it's cleared out by the Portuguese defense. And now it's Portugal with a clearance. Can they go on the counter attack? But no, it's one back by England. And now it's into Cole Palmer, takes a touch, has a shot, and it's a brilliant goal from Cole Palmer. He was serious when he said he wasn't gonna let Ronaldo win the World Cup. He makes it 2-1, and there's only a couple minutes left to go. And Portugal now have a corner. Can they go in and score? Bruno Fernandes, it's across to Ronaldo with a bicycle, and hits the crossbar. It doesn't go in. Come on, Ronaldo, you need to score. And Phil Foden is looking to start a counter-attack, but it's a brilliant tackle from Ruben Neves. And now it's Palhinha into Bruno Fernandes, into Ronaldo, first time Trivela, and it goes in. 2-2. There is still hope for Portugal. There is still hope for Ronaldo's legacy to be saved. 2-2. And in the 90th minute of the game, Ronaldo wins the ball. He's 1v1 against keeper. He's not going to miss, and he's fouled. Is that in the penalty box? Yes, it is going to be a penalty. But it seems like Ronaldo is walking up to the manager. He has one last thing to say to him. Ronaldo says, "Boss, it's time for me to pass on the torch. I've done enough. Bring on the mystery striker." The manager responds, "Are you sure, Ronaldo? You don't miss in these pressure situations." Ronaldo says, "No, Cole Palmer is right. The Chelsea manager was right. I need to pass on the torch. I need to stop thinking about myself. Bring him on. Let him take the penalty." And it seems like Ronaldo coming on, and the mystery striker was his son. Cristiano Jr. has come on, and he has to take the penalty in the World Cup final. And it looks like this whole time, if Ronaldo was going to be replaced, it was going to be by his son. But the question is, for his debut on Portugal, can he go in and score? And yes, he does. Just like his father, he has ice in his veins. And Cristiano Jr. has won himself, Portugal, and his father, the World Cup. And the ref blows the whistle, and they have done it. Cristiano lifts the World Cup trophy, and he has finally done it. We have saved Ronaldo's legacy. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this video right here.